Everyone wants to speak English. You also want to speak English fluently and honestly. Why not? Because in this today's time, English is not an option anymore. Without English, many things in life becomes difficult. In India, especially, there are so many people who have degrees, they have knowledge, but still they don't get a job. Why? Because they are not able to speak English. I have seen many students who fail interviews not because they don't know the answers, but because they cannot express their answers in English. If this situation feels familiar to you, then please watch this video till the very end, because today I'm going to share a 7-day English speaking plan with you. A plan that will help you start speaking English within 7 days. Not perfect English, but enough English to answer interviews questions confidently and improve your chances of getting a job. And I also know that many people want to learn English quickly because their interviews is scheduled after 6 days, 7 days, or maybe after 8 days. So if that's your situation, don't go anywhere. First of all, like this video, and whatever I share with you today, you have to follow it for the next 7 days honestly. Alright, so let's begin. Hey everyone, I'm Shalima, your English coach. Welcome back to my another session of learning English with me. Please like the video and share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe my channel for new videos. So now, coming back to today's 7 days plan, where I will teach you how to speak English in 7 days without any burden, stress and laziness. This 7-day plan is especially designed for beginners. For those who don't know where to start, how to practice English at home, you don't need any expensive courses. You don't need a teacher around you. You don't need to speak perfect English from day one. You just need 10 to 15 minutes a day and the willingness to practice honestly. And I will guide you step by step. So don't feel confused or overwhelmed. So relaxed, trust the process. So let's start with the step number 1. And step number 1, learn only 20 fixed sentences for day 1 and day 2. Yes, most learners already know English sentences like I eat food, I go home. So today we will move one level up. Our focus is fixed sentences. Sentences that you can use directly in real life without changing anything. Now, why fixed sentences? Because when you are nervous, your mind doesn't create new sentences, right? But fixed sentences come out automatically. Don't try to learn everything. Learn only what you need. Your English depends on, like your goal, your field, your daily situations. So choose sentences according to your life. All right? Yes, you have to choose the sentences according to your life. In real life, we don't speak English only for jobs, right? We speak English at home, outside, in daily life situations, or for work or our career. So today you will learn fixed sentences from different fields. So your brain gets used to English in every situation. So first of all, let's share 3 sentences which is related to job interviews. All right, these are the ready-made that you can use directly. The first one is, I'm looking for a stable job opportunity. Number 2, I'm ready to learn and improve my skills. Number 3, I can handle responsibilities with confidence. So use these when you talk about career or interviews. Now let's talk about 3 sentences. These are used for every single day. First, I'm feeling a little tired today. I don't feel comfortable with this. I need some time to decide. So these are the sentences that you will use every day. For example, I don't understand. Please speak slowly. I'm learning English. I'm trying my best. Can you repeat? I'm feeling nervous. I'm at home. I'm going outside. So these sentences help you express feelings in English. Alright, why am I telling you all these things here only? Because this will really work on your English. Now here I'm gonna share you next. Now here I'm gonna share you three sentences which will work in workplace. These are the very common in offices. So first one is, I will complete this work today. 2. Please let me know if there is any update. 3. I need clarification on this task. So speak these confidently at work or a practice at home. Now here are three more sentences which is related to social conversation for talking to people. Okay. First one is, that sounds like a good idea. I totally agree with you. Let me think about it. So these sentences make your English sound natural. So how to practice all these 20 sentences on day 1? So day 1, you read all 20 sentences slowly, repeat each sentences 3 times, and don't worry about grammar. And on day 2, speak the same sentences without reading. Use hand gestures, smile while speaking. And if you can speak these 20 sentences confidently, you are already better than 60% learners. English is not about knowing more. It's about using what you already know. So now you have 20 ready-made sentences. That's great. But learning sentences alone is not enough to speak them confidently. Your ears must get used to English first. That's why before speaking more, let's move to step number 2. And step number 2 is same sentences and for many situations. This is for day 3 and day 4. See guys, most people think first I'll learn new sentences, then more sentences, then more. But let me tell you the truth. Fluent speakers don't know more sentences. They use the same sentences in many situations. And that's the secret. Think about this sentence. I need some time. This is one sentence that you can use it in office, at home, with friends, in an interview. Same sentence but different situations. That's how English becomes automatic. And how you will practice? Let me tell you in a very simple way. Take that same 20 sentences you learned in step number 1. Now for day 3 and day 4, imagine the different situations. Speak the same sentences in each situation. For example, at work, I need some time to finish this task. For home, at home, I need some time to rest. With someone, I need some time to think. See, you didn't learn anything new. You just used what you already know. Your brain gets tired when you keep adding new things. But when you repeat the same sentence in different ways, your brain feels safe. And when the brain feels safe, fear goes down and confidence goes up. So don't chase new sentences. Chase comfortable with old ones. If you can use one sentence in 5 situations, you are already improving. Now here, I'm going to talk about step number 3. Step number 3 is speak without understanding everything, and this is for day 5. Alright, this step is very important. Till now, you were learning sentences, using them in different situations. But today, we are going to break the biggest fear. This is a very important rule. You do not need to understand 100% English to speak. Let me be honest with you guys. When a baby starts speaking, does the baby know grammar? No. The baby speaks first and corrects later. So English works the same way. Most learners stop themselves and think, first I'll understand everything, then I will speak. If that's you, leave this here only. But that day never comes. If you wait for perfection, you will never start speaking. So on day 5, I want you to speak without fear. Even if your sentences are like, I learning English, I little nervous, I try speaking. It's okay. Because I received many comments on my comment box and their English is not perfect, their sentence structures are not perfect, but still they are writing there. And I feel so glad to see them. They are learning because communication is happening. The message is clear and that is more important than grammar. So remember, speaking first, correction later. Okay, speaking first, correction later, not the other way around. If you don't speak, there is nothing to correct. How to practice on day 5? This is also a big question. So speak for 5 to 10 minutes continuously. Don't stop to think. Don't translate. Don't correct yourself again and again. Just let the words come out. Wrong words, no problem. Wrong grammar, no problem. Silence is the only problem. Fluency is not born from perfection. Fluency is born from courage. The day you stop caring about mistakes, your English starts improving faster. So on day 5, your goal is not correct English. Your goal is spoken English. Now let's move forward to the next step. And the next step, step number 4, 1% English. Yes, this step is extremely powerful. Most learners say, Madam, I don't have anyone to practice with. So let me tell you something honestly. You don't need people. You need one voice. Yes, when you listen to many people, your brain gets confused. Different accents, different styles, different speed. And then you think, why can't I speak clearly? Because your brain has no single model. Choose only one person. That's why I want you to choose one YouTuber or one English speaker or one clear voice. Only one person. And this person will become your English model. What you have to do, let me tell you in a very simple way. What you need to do is every day take 5 to 10 sentences from that person. Okay? Listen carefully, copy the pronunciation, pause, speed, and confidence. Everything you have to copy, not grammar, not rules. Okay? When you copy it, your brain learns by imitation, not explanation. So when you give your brain one style, it starts matching that style automatically. That's how accent, flow, and confidence improve. And this is a very important rule which I'm gonna share with you. So just keep it in your mind every time. Don't change speakers daily. Don't watch 10 YouTubers. Don't mix accents. One person, one voice, one style. All right? Now, if you copy one person daily, after 7 days, you won't speak perfect English, but you will speak clear, smoother, and faster. And that's real progress. This step alone can change your English. Now let's move to the final step, and the step number 5 is daily voice practice. This is a game changer. Now this is the final step, and honestly this step changes everything. People practice English in their head, but English is a spoken skill. If you don't hear from your own voice, your brain never accepts English as normal. So what you have to do, let me tell you. Every day, just do this. Record your voice for 2 minutes. Speak anything in English. Your day, your thought, your plans, anything. Listen to it once and then forget perfection. That's it. At first, you may feel my voice sound strange. My English is not good. I don't like listening to myself. This feeling is normal. Everyone feels this. Why this works? Let me tell you. This is very important. When you listen to your own English daily, your brain slowly says, okay, English is normal. This is my voice. I can speak. So here, what happened? Your fear reduces, your confidence grows. Not because you are perfect, but because your brain accepts your English. So don't delete the recordings. This is one thing. Don't delete the recordings. Don't repeat again and again. One take, one listen, move on. Perfection kills progress. Practice creates fluency. So if you do this daily, English will stop feeling like a subject and start feeling like your language. So this step is a real game changer, guys. Don't forget to accept this one. And don't skip it when I said you can become fluent in 7 days. I did not mean learn perfect English. I did not mean grammar without mistakes. What I mean by fluency is something else. Fluency means you don't stop speaking because of fear. You don't freeze when someone asks you a question. You are able to answer in English even if it is simple. Yes, you may make mistakes. Yes, your sentence may not be perfect, but you will be comfortable speaking English. And that comfort is the first real step towards fluency. If you follow this 7 days plan, honestly, you will feel the change and you will speak more, think less, and feel confident. And that is the kind of fluency beginners actually need. Remember, fluency is not a speed, fluency is feeling relaxed while speaking. Speak daily even if your English is broken. Good English will come slowly, automatically. So if this video helped you guys, please like it and subscribe to the channel for the more videos. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video. This is Shalima signing off. Take care and speak English with confidence. All the best.